apparently I'm trying to be like Jerry. You know, he starts his lives at 45 on the 45. It wasn't my intention to go to the 45. That was just the next 5 minute interval type thing. So that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing. Um, I will wait a couple minutes before I go through and throw an update on here just because, well, I'm going to do that because ain't nobody here. That's okay. Oh, wait a minute. We got whistle stop. Good to see you, Ed. I guess, when you get up, when you work as many early mornings as you do, you naturally get up early in the morning. I did pin it if you want to come up, Ed. Hopefully, hopefully we'll have a good morning. Hey, Greg, good to see you, brother. And Marines and Army Mom, how you doing, Miss Wanda? Always a pleasure. It's early morning. Well, I say it's early morning. It's 8:45, 8:46, something like that. Um, I guess I could go ahead and start with updates of what all's going on. Let's see. I'll point out that this is the first weekend of April. January, February, March, April. Yeah, it's April. Eddie had his birthday a couple days ago. Hey, good to see you, James. You doing all right, darling? The Oh, Aaron, I was watching one of your videos the other day, the chilling penguin. What was that on? I don't remember, but I remember seeing you on there. Um, Hey James, good to see you. What was it? I don't remember what it was about, but I've got to where I'm trying to watch some videos, especially if I know who they are, and what I mean is, a lot of these thumbnails do not tell you who the thing is for. Hey, Arlene, good to see you, darling. Um, so, if I see it, I mean, I don't watch much in the way of videos to begin with. Most everything I do, uh, hang on, many, many police ones. Yeah, it could have been something like that, you know, and drug busts. Yeah, that is, yeah, I get that, and I'm aware of that. I just, I don't remember what this particular one was about. I was, these days, my memory, and I don't know if it's a family thing, but, you know, I've been blaming that torvastatin, but my parents, their memory's getting really atrocious. It's getting really bad, and I think that kind of brings me to my next thing. Hey Ed, I'm gonna bring you up in the studio mode, so give me just a second. The um, I know you work a lot of long hours. I do too. I well, um, I would think given your uh, job and as many hours as you work, I mean, you work, get up here and start working on a quote for an order. Okay, but I would think as many,
Longevity.
many long days and early hours that you put in that you'd almost be stuck on at least at the moment on getting up early.
No, I went to bed last night. Well, you were still live and Eddie had you going, and so did Simon. Now, where does Arlene live? I had to start. I just seen Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Um,
North Carolina, I think.
I think so too.
I
So,
think.
I went to bed like 1 o'clock and I was up at 4
Well, what time do you usually get up?
between 3:30 and 5:30.
Yeah. Well, I mean that makes sense that you would go through and wake up pretty daggum early every day. Tammy does that too.
It sucks. I don't have to be up. I get up I would get up at 6 o'clock so I
Yeah.
can have my coffee, take care of my dog, do some things I need to do, and then I'll go to work. She lives in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Dig,
Um,
why can't I remember New Jersey?
I don't know.
I don't
Um,
either.
so and then I don't go to work till 8:30, but I don't get off sometimes between 6:30 to 10:30 at night.
Have
It
you
just
always gotten
depends
up
on
early?
do what.
Have you always gotten up early?
In the last couple years, I would get up about 5:30, but lately I can go to bed at 2 o'clock and be up by 4:30 for some reason, and it's
Well,
probably because of my shoulder and my neck lately.
I know a lot of people have what's called a circadian rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like, basically an internal clock. Tammy's and mine are exact opposite. She gets up early in the morning. Of course, hey, Plywood.
Plywood.
She doesn't. She goes to bed early anyhow. I mean, she'll be in bed sometimes 7:30 in the evening. And she will, get up early in the morning. Now, sometimes she'll get up 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like this, and then the other times she won't get up. Hey, Mini Cactus, good to see you, darling.
Morning, Minty.
Uh,
Oh, there's an interview I'm having tomorrow that you may want to be there for.
who's it gonna be?
Great. Now you have to ask me that.
Okay,
Bug something or another. I don't know her.
Bug Tussler.
Yes, I don't know her, but I just got off the phone with her, and I'm gonna send her thumbnail over to Brian and Tiffany.
Yeah,
See if they can help me with the thumbnail, and so I can post it. This lady is very interesting. From what the last 10 minutes I had a phone call
yeah.
about the police, about the military, about the EMS,
Mm-hmm.
um, where she lives, which I know where she lives because I used to drive through there, and I lived outside of there for about 6 months.
Yeah.
So yeah, this interview is going to be different in a good way.
I think that there's always something that can be interesting about most people. I enjoy going to Minty Cactus's live streams. She's one of the people that is up really early every day. It's not the only time I ever really get to catch her live streams though, live, is when I'm working a double,
Right.
and the and when I'm thankful for her in that. Well, I enjoy her personality to begin with, but I'm thankful that she's live that early in the morning.
I
Um,
I am too because I get ready for work. I get to talk with her for a few minutes, and then listen to her while I go to work and when I'm at work. But I go to her lives just to hear her laugh.
yeah,
Her laugh is so
she does have a really nice laugh.
yeah, it's cool as anything. And good morning, Plywood.
Uh,
Bet
I,
you he's laid down like a board.
I think I said hello to Plywood, but if I didn't, good morning, brother. But I mean, if you think about it, there are times throughout the week that some people are, oh, cool, we got Aaron here too.
Okay,
All right,
who?
bring you up in studio mode, so it's going to take just a second, Aaron, but I can see you, and you're in good spot. I'm just trying to uh, get everything kind of uh, uh, we're getting there. It's going to take me just a second.
She
I mean,
is Chris.
I just nobody can hear you until
All right. Good
uh,
morning, Aaron. As soon
the
as he gets you up here, they can all hear you.
yeah. Just right now, ain't nobody but me and Ed can hear you. All right, there.
Beverly, Gary, hold on. Beverly, how are you doing?
Yes, we want to know.
I just see her name pop up. I'm stopping everybody for a minute.
Well, here's the thing: there is a void or a need for early, morning live streams. And I'm not a morning person, but occasionally I'm up in the morning. And so it's, I'm thankful, like I was just saying, that Minty is up. I am curious to see how Beverly is doing.
She's in
She's in
pain.
pain at the moment.
Yeah. But you know what? I'd rather know that you're in pain than not here at all.
Yeah.
'Cause you're an awesome supporter.
I see we got Chris here, Chris Oldham. How you doing, Aaron?
Oh, I'm good. Now I've been building laptops and changing operating systems, so I don't know how this sounds.
It sounds fine.
Loud. Or it's
Oh,
just my headset.
Don't worry about the volume. I can adjust it a little bit.
But I can adjust mine too at the bottom of this microphone as soon as I find the right one.
You should be fine, Aaron. I mean,
okay.
the volume was a little high, but I got it. I fixed it. The sometimes when it's really loud, it distorts just a little bit. But
Gotcha. I'll
you
talk lower.
no,
No, no, no. You're fine. I just
Okay.
adjusted my. See, on the bottom of my mic has my adjustments for my headset. So I just turned you down.
Okay.
Broken shoulder blade. Ooh, that hurts.
What's funny is Chris said he likes to sleep in on Saturdays. I do too. The trouble is, I went live before 9 o'clock. Yeah, and on Saturday, and I'm normally a person that would sleep to 10 or 11, on Saturdays. But because of my circadian rhythm, my I've rhythm has kind of adjusted. Hey, Mike's Adventure Sparks.
Hey, Mike.
See, I'm not a morning person, never have been. In fact, I'm so bad in the mornings that my wife will go through, and when I wake up, she hears my alarm clock going off, and when I work a double, and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, she has a cup of coffee waiting for me when I walk down the hall.
That's nice. Good morning, James.
Well, she would rather me be caffeinated than non-caffeinated when we have our initial interaction.
Yeah, I would too. Because you're probably grumpy.
Yeah, I guess so.
All I know is when I wake up and I don't have my coffee, people don't even say hi. Don't even look at me. Let me get my cup of coffee in me.
Let's see. I heard it's put, I don't rise and shine, I caffeinate and hope for the best.
And
There you
Aaron,
go.
I like that poster behind you.
Oh. That's my whole wall is LSU.
Yeah, I watch them when I do watch football.
Aaron, I told you my cousin used to play football for him, didn't I?
Yes.
Here, Rose.
Oh, hey, Rose, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. Oh, let me, hang on. I really need to double check because I don't know that everybody here is a moderator. And
I want to know. I want to know how you people sleep in. If I sleep past 4 hours, I'm history. Something's seriously wrong.
My days off, I wake up at 5 o'clock no matter what without alarm. But it's funny, on my days I go to work, I want to sleep late. I have some kind of weird thing with me.
Well, Aaron, I was on Gary's live stream last night. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I turned around. I was up at 4:30.
Yeah.
Well, me and Eddie used to go live at midnight all the time. By the way, I also made Chris a mod. Of course, he can tell that just by typing. Me and Eddie used to, our Good Cop, Bad Dog show never started before midnight. And that was because the fact that, with my schedule, I work, well, I think most everybody here knows, but not everybody maybe. I work till I don't get home before midnight or right at midnight. And so it's hard for me. It would have been hard for me, and because I'm not a morning person, it would be hard for me to do a live stream first thing in the morning. And Eddie, I know, used to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning too. A morning person, don't know why. I don't know. Tammy is a morning person too. I guess maybe because I was born at night. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. In fact, I used to have, and I know I'm bouncing from conversation to conversation. I used to have an LSU football that was signed by all the players on the team. When I think I had two of them, one when they went to Sugar Bowl, one when they went to the Orange Bowl. That was way back when in the '80s, but
Oh, back whenever they could hit each other without having the flags.
something like that. It's been well, that's back when my cousin played for 'em. Okay, I'll wake up 3:30. Oh, I guess I might as well. Thank you for coming in, Beverly. It's always a pleasure to see you, ma'am. Get well soon. Um, the my father is in the hospital at the moment.
Oh, not good.
Well,
Sorry to hear that.
I'm always concerned, especially. I mean, he's 84 years old, so and he has not. Well, here of late, he said 3 or 4 times to me the other day he didn't feel like he'd be with us for long. I hope he's wrong, but at 84, I think that it's common sense to say that he probably has more years behind him than he does in front of him. I try to go by and see them every week when I can. You're welcome, Chris. Chris, understand around here, typically for the most part, we're not looking to time anybody out. We're not looking to I've seen channels that are more that tend to time people out, tend to take offense real quick. We don't do that here. The reason why I give people the blue is so that they can go through and it's easier to make connections. But thankfully, we've got folks like Arlene in here who drop a lot of links, and we're very thankful for her. She doesn't. Well, thank you, Arlene.
Sorry about that. A minute ago, the coffee decided to go down the wrong pipe, and I just all came right back up.
Okay, so she's going to see us find out about a surgeon. Okay, thank you, Arlene. What has happened is he had something, a mark on his leg. Looks like he may have hit something, or it looks like a bruise. But he also had cellulitis, and so they gave him some it's not antihistamines, it's not antiseptic, it's it's that
Anti-inflammatory?
no, it's not anti-inflammatory. It's the some antibiotics. That's what it is. And of course, his memory and mom's memory. I think that there's been an issue with him taking his medication regularly. Mom will ask if he had his medication, and he's supposed to take it twice a day. I think sometimes maybe he was saying I don't know, but that's just mere speculation. But it was looking better for a while, and then it was looking worse for a little while, and so they took him back up there. But because of the fact he's got diabetes, that they wanted to give him a stronger antibiotic, but they were afraid what it would do to his kidneys, and so anyhow, they wanted to keep him in there so they give it to him for a while and make sure that he was doing okay with it. So anyhow, he's at the VA.
Okay.
My parents both met in the Army, and sometime in the early '60s, around '62, something like that. Anyhow, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely got your dad in prayers.
Thank you. I appreciate that. He's his gait, or which is the way he walks, is kind of a slow shuffle these days, which is interesting because he used to be a runner. Where's Arwen?
It's supposed to be Arlene. Where does Arlene live? That's what he's asking you.
Okay, New Jersey.
Yay!
New Jersey.
Good morning, Simple Debbie Sue's.
Hey, Simply Debbie Sue. Hey, Anfield Lee, good to see you, brother. The it, early mornings are not good for me because my memory's bad at the best of times, and then you know, uh, y'all may hear that beeping sound. That's my radio. Um, I got. I have to be careful with my radio because if I'm not, it will.
Not sure
Well,
why it changed it to that. Oh,
what's that?
Simon, when he wrote Arlene, it auto corrected to Irwin.
Oh, okay. See, I even forgot that. That's just how bad my memory is, and it
Hey,
is what it is.
I learned a lot of stuff last night about YouTube. I made some adjustments
Hmm.
on my YouTube thanks to Bushcraft Family.
Yeah,
That was pretty awesome.
yeah. His name is Charles, but for the longest time I was thinking it was Robert, and I was calling him Robert for like a month. You know, so now I call him Charles Robert or Robert Charles. Robert Charles sounds better, maybe,
Right.
because Charles may even be a last name, but I know it's not in this case.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, he gave me some good insights about how to put like my email address, where to put it, how to put it,
you know,
and keywords. Make
hey,
sure there wasn't doubled. Hey, Jerry Butler.
good to see you, brother.
He's on his way to Missouri. Well, he should be, or he's already there.
Yep, they got that reminds me, he's got a whole list of things that he's doing today. I've got a list of. Tammy tells me what we're gonna. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Mom's got somebody coming over today. They had set up an appointment. Her front door does not have. It's just a solid door, and so they're looking at putting another door. Oh, just got up. Okay. They're looking at putting a door in there with glass, so it lights it up in that section of the house. Which that house that they live in is one my grandfather built by hand. Um, but the so that's got to be done. He's supposed to be there. Somebody's supposed to be there about 11:30, and so I don't know that we have anything other than I think Tammy and I maybe, or Tammy's going to go to Walmart. And hey, Jerry, I'm gonna add you to the. And, well, well, that's fine. I'm just putting you through the putting you through the um, putting you. Okay. Well, there we
So
go.
I just got up because we had storms here all night long, lightning and thunderstorms, and I have a dog that's a psychopath dog that does not lay down with lightning or rain, or it was heavy rain.
Yeah.
So I was up till 3:30,
Oh wow.
and at 4 o'clock, Susan got up and went out in the living room to sit with her while I tried to go to sleep.
Oh,
So
well,
I'm running a little behind it this morning.
Yeah, because you got a big day ahead of you.
Now I got an hour. I got an hour to drive down and have to drive up Jan's.
Right. And then you got to put up with Jan. That's hard enough.
Well, yeah.
the
I'm tired enough now that I don't really care.
Right. They said we were supposed to get rain. It looked like it rained, I guess, during the night, but I didn't hear nothing.
Oh my God, it dumped here. I mean, when I went to bed, which was like 1:30, we already had 1.5 inches of rain here
Oh,
from
wow.
midnight.
it's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
It went around me then, which is awesome for
Oh,
me.
Chris is over there in the Ozarks of Arkansas. Um, Peter's over that way. Yeah, did you are you still on the branded account or were you moving over to the non-branded account?
I haven't decided yet.
What are you talking about?
Stuff that was happening on my live stream after you left last night. Charles from Bushcraft Family
Yeah.
came up, and I learned some new stuff about YouTube,
Like
like
what?
where I should put my email address besides just in one spot, Make sure my keywords were not doubled up because it won't put them on my videos, stuff like that.
Sup, Chef Sylvie?
So,
I'd like to hear about what he said. I have to go back and rewatch the live.
yeah,
I'd like to hear about what he had to say.
he was just telling me where to go and how to do it and all that. He said branded channels. He still does like what you do with the reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
He still gets them too with being a branded channel.
Well, I don't understand what a branded channel means.
That means like, okay, say Civi gives 10 memberships away.
Yeah.
YouTube can pick your name, so you would be a member of, say, Belt Loop's channel.
Right.
That's
So
changed.
with the branded channel, I can't get those, and I can't give out the free memberships
Oh.
being a branded channel.
Right.
Did you pick that then?
I guess I did when I first set this up, and I didn't realize I did it.
Well, I'm not a branded channel then, because I get
Right,
free ones all the time.
right. You're not a branded channel.
Right. I mean, there's a few differences between being a branded channel and not being a branded channel. And I think people, because maybe when he was setting it up, he just thought, well, it's going to be a type of business and just put it, because branded channels also has, there are some benefits to being a branded channel. I was reading about it last night, and it was talking about how, it allows multiple people to go into, to have access or whatever to that channel. And that also, if somebody hacks your account, you don't necessarily lose everything for one reason or another.
Right.
But you can move your channel, if you're branded, you can move it over to a personal channel, which, and it will transfer your subs, and it will transfer your content. So,
So a branded channel's like being you opened up as a business instead of individual.
right.
Instead of personal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, that when you're a branded channel, and YouTube takes money away from you if you're not getting your paycheck, your $100 threshold.
Yeah, I've noticed
That's
that.
what happened to 9 Acre Farms. He was a branded channel, and he was having problems with maintaining the $100.
$100 a month threshold.
Yeah, and he lost money every month. They took a percentage every month from him.
Well, in that situation, you should switch over to a personal channel.
Right, and he did finally. After I told him to switch to a personal channel, he did, and then he got monetized right away.
Morning, Tiffany, and the other guy, Brian. By the way, just a little shout out plug for a friend that's working on trying to get to the 3,000. They're getting really close, within 500. And I think they're within 500 hours. If you have not gone over to Chef Civies and played some of her stuff, please do so. She's one of our favorite friends around here.
Chef who?
Chef Civi.
I don't know them.
Cooking with the Munchie Mafia.
I don't know her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Did she ever show what she was drawing on last night?
No, she did not.
Oh.
I know she
All right,
did
well,
one
I'm
on.
I'm gonna go, guys. So I gotta get out of here. 'Cause I got an hour and a half drive, and I get probably 4 or 5 hours worth of work up there.
All right.
Be careful, Gary.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Tiffany,
I'll see
I
you
sent you a
tonight.
text message. All right.
All right. But if y'all have not, if you have an extra device or you're just looking for good quality content, I can think of at least a few hours of extremely entertaining, video from, oh wow. Hey Digits. Good to see you, bro.
Morning.
Digits.
Digits is like a regular now. I'm loving this. But Civi's working on getting to that 3,000. at watch hours, and she's getting really close. So check out Cooking with the Munchie Mafia or at symbol official, or check out at symbol Chef Civvy, one word. So what you got going on today, Digits?
Right now, going to Husqvarna dealer to get my um, Decker belt. It broke, so going out there doing that, and then I got to run by my mother. She evidently fell down and broke a couple fingers, so I got to try to help her since
Mm.
my stepfather's in Sweden right now.
Oh wow. I, my mother from time to time falls. At one point she broke her hip, and that was trying. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that she broke some fingers. I don't know that. Is there much they can do for broken fingers? I know toes they can just tape up.
Yeah, they just got a big. She did her pinky finger and her ring finger, and they just have it balled up in one big cast. She goes to a specialist on Tuesday, but I think it was last August. Uh, they own a cabin up in North Carolina, and they're selling it, and they got up there just to do a few things before the real estate agent got there. She fell and broke her right shoulder in 3 different places.
Hmm.
So, we got a little bit of dark humor in my family. So, yesterday I was telling her, you got plenty of practice to use your left hand, so you shouldn't need too much help.
Oh, have
But,
mercy.
no. So we're all just kind of chumming together, trying to help her out and everything.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Sylvie, how you doing, darling?
Morning, I'm just making coffee.
Okay.
Getting myself. It's too much
At least
water.
you
So
came
is
up
that
with the right
is,
man.
is that Ed?
Yeah.
Morning, Ed.
Good morning, sir.
And who's the other one? I can't
Aaron.
read it. Wow.
Aaron,
Oh, it's Aaron. How you doing,
Yes,
buddy?
sir. How you? I'm good. Waiting for this rain and cold weather to come through. I'm excited.
and we were just joined by Chef Civvy, otherwise known as Sticker Troll. You know, head of the Munchie Mafia. We had all-star cast up here. Looks like the only one we hadn't seen yet is Eddie, and he's probably, he's busy up here.
He's probably sleeping still.
Who? Eddie? Yeah, he's old.
I hope so. You know,
You hope so?
well, I hope he's getting a good night's rest. That's what I hope.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
That's
it
funny.
almost sounds like, yeah, I hope so, because I don't want to deal with this.
No, y'all know I love Eddie. You know,
Sibby, what is Gary now? What was that thing that you were doing last night?
Oh, Dip Squawker.
Yeah, Gary's the dip squawker.
well, I got to go see today. At some point, we're going to go by the Walmart. I'm going to see if I can't find these legendary dip squawkers. So we'll see. You know, I got doubts as to whether or not they're going to be able to help me find them. But I've never heard of them before last night. So
Yeah, but that was funny as anything. I literally thought Sibby was gonna have a freaking heart attack, laughing so hard.
sup, Sock?
Yeah, that was pretty
Where's
funny.
Sock?
The K and
Came
K.
back. He changed the name and the logo.
Who did?
Sock. The K
The K.
AMF or Farm Texas. I
Uh,
remember seeing it like that before. And his
The K-
logo's different.
Wait, no, I may be thinking. I was thinking it was K and Mac. That's not them. So it's okay though. The Cam family. No, I am familiar with them. They do a lot of. They do like cruises and that type of thing. I saw the K in my mind automatically read the K and Mac. My bad. That's not Sock.
Wrong person that we were thinking about.
Yeah, and that's okay though. They're welcome here.
Yeah,
Um,
most definitely.
The my bad. I'm sorry. Um, always has been the same. Yeah, I just saw that my eyesight is not very good, and it didn't focus real well. I, it doesn't matter when I change glasses because my glasses, everything on here is too small. You know, but yeah, I was just. We got another friend by the K and Mac project that is Stock and Todd Staw that we hang out with as well. And it's been a little while since I've been over to the Cam Fam. You know, I need to see. There's just so many people out there doing live streams. And it's YouTube doesn't always show me everything. I'm at the mercy of YouTube. But well, that's one of the things I was talking about. Minty, Minnie feels the need. She's an early morning person. She'll show sunrises quite often, and so when she does that, there's not many people live at that time. No. So people are gonna. I would think people that in our group would tend to gravitate to that in our community.
You know what I've noticed lately? A lot of channels coming up from Texas. I've never seen that many. Since I moved back here, I'm seeing a lot from Texas.
Well, I think we're just discovering more because Texas has a lot of YouTubers. I mean, if you think about it, Pafford Family Homestead, that was one of the early ones I ran into. We got we got Devil Dog, we got, Big Matt, we got, there's just a slew of YouTube channels from Texas.
Yeah, and Kit Kat, Texas Kit Kat.
That's right.
She lives 2 hours from me.
Right.
See, I have people that live, a YouTube channel lives literally an hour away from me. Then 3 of them that live 2 to 2.5 hours away from me.
Yeah. And I mean, if you got channels like, what was that? Barbecue Rockstar. You have, I'm having a brain fart this morning again. Yeah, Fishing with G-Dad. And there's another one. Who is that? Now I'm having a brain. I knew the channel. I just couldn't think of the name. Now I can't think of the channel. But the bottom line, there's a lot of folks from that area.
This is Gail Southern Living. She lives up towards Jacksboro, Texas.
Now I remembered it. Hang on. I know how to find it. I just have to look up a particular video that I know I've seen. Let's see, about barbecue spam, I think.
Well, that's cool. What part of Texas are you guys in?
Let's see, what is that when you do pork belly? It's like a pork belly dish that is in cubes.
Burn ends?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to be doing some grilling today.
Kratz. That's who I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're about 2 hours away from me too.
Yeah. I mean, there are a bunch of Mark Kratz MC. That fella is extremely overqualified to do a YouTube channel. He's military, spent many years in the police, taught at an academy, motorcycle cop, as far as just a dead aim, accurate. Has done some. I've seen the guy shoot Q-tips, so that it just blows your mind, stuff like that, or at least blows mine. Oh, you're in the Houston area?
He's over by Devil Dog and Big Matt.
Hey, Kim, you know, we have a YouTube meetup that's going to be happening on the 18th of this month. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put that information?
Oh yeah, you got Simon. You forgot Simon.
Right, Simon. Simon is hosting it. And Texas.
Simon is not hosting it.
Big Matt is.
Big Matt's hosting the meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not what I said?
No, I said Simon's in Texas too. You forgot that. And you
Yeah.
go, yeah, he's hosting it.
You misled me.
I'll be back.
All right.
Where is it going to be at?
Los Brazos State Park or something like that.
Yeah, Brazos State Park.
Oh, I think I shared it on my. Let me go look and see if I've got it on my channel. I don't know if I posted it or not. I know I put it up.
If you go to Big Matt's Outdoor Adventures,
Here it is. I've got a link to it, and I'm gonna post the link.
okay.
And since I've already pulled it up, I'll tell you about it. It's April the 18th at the Brazos Bend State Park, Texas. That's in the Houston area, I know.
Yep.
It's only a day, and it's probably gonna. I don't know how big it'll be. I know that me and Tammy's coming down from Mississippi to go there. But I know that there are. There's a that link that I just posted is for is to register to go over there. But that's
It's
on the
just so
18th.
that they know who's going to show up. A lot of people are going to show up that haven't registered.
That's true. A lot of people are familiar with it.
Matt, Pest Hunter, and myself are, I guess, hosting it. I didn't know that until like last week. But I'll be down there on Friday morning. I'm going to leave my house about 3, go down there Friday morning, the 17th. And then we'll be there Saturday, and then everybody will start leaving on Sunday. Feel free to come by. It'll be great to meet another new channel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've got a lovely family, and they do cruise and that type of thing. And it's been a little while since I've been in there as well. You know, with so many folks I try to support and try to connect, because that's really one of the main things about this channel is we have a lot of people that come in that are from different walks of life, different, really different niches, whatever you call it. And my pleasure, Kim fam.
Gary, what was the name of that channel I'm interviewing tomorrow? Bug what?
Tussler.
Bug Tussler.
Yeah.
Tiffany. Bug Tussler.
So,
I sent the other guy the logo I was sent.
Aaron, do you want to answer that question and ask what kind of channel you have?
Oh, okay. Well,
Sitting
what
on
I
the
do,
couch.
other than crimes and surveillance, I do lots of crypto information. And I call out other YouTubers for the lies they put out just to get their clicks.
Okay. And the Cam fam does, some cruising every Friday. They do a cooking with the Cam fam segment. Okay. Beautiful family.
See, I thought Aaron just sat on the couch trying to look pretty.
Well, I mean, I'm using a reconditioned laptop that didn't even work last weekend, and I worked on this for a while.
Looks good.
Oh, it's in poor condition. I got very fortunate the guy just gave it to me.
Hey, Meritage.
Cool.
Well,
And I'm running Linux, and I'm thinking about making a Linux video because I'm impressed, very highly impressed with Linux.
well, drive safe, Jerry. Let's see. Sometimes I get distracted. By the way, down bottom right, that sticker troll, that's Chef Civi, cooking with a Munchie Mafia official. She's if you're interested in maybe some sugar-free desserts or just good meals. She cooks all sorts of things, and I know her and Eddie and Jerry have thing regularly where they do. Y'all doing one this Sunday, ain't you?
No, this Sunday is
Easter.
Easter, and we're doing Mystery Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
wow.
you're doing that one again?
Well, I backed off of it for one time a month now, ever
Forever,
since
maybe?
forever. Yes,
That would be nice.
one. Yeah, it's just 1 week a month,
Oh,
or
boy.
one day a month.
Do you want to explain the wheel of misfortune?
The
I
Wheel
can
of
do it in real
Misfortune.
quick. I can do it real quick. Disgusting food, DoorDash all the time.
Hey, now, come on. Some of them are winners, some of them are losers. All right.
What, one in like 10 years? One?
What?
That was edible?
Have you ever watched my channel, Ed?
Yeah, I have. Every
Have
week.
you ever watched the Mystery Wheel of Misfortune?
Yep, and I've even DoorDashed along with Timmy most of the time.
Well,
He has. Well, both of you must be like brothers or something, because I've. He's got the palate of a toddler. He doesn't eat a lot of things. He doesn't eat a lot of things. So, you know, it's entertaining, and
It is.
it's fun, and it gets people to think. I can actually go to my pantry and pick a bunch of random ingredients and actually make a meal. It may
You got to
not be.
use Twizzlers, though.
Oh, no, no, no.
that will remain in infamy.
That
The
was hilarious.
Well, what people do is they pick the random ingredients to put on their wheel, and people make an effort to put some weird stuff on there. Somebody put Twizzlers on the wheel, and it took them a long time to actually land on Twizzlers because they spin this wheel, and it goes, it spins on a wheel and it lands, and she's got several things on there if it's for a protein or a starch or miscellaneous, and she'll combine all these things into a meal, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's interesting to watch, and I think most of them have been winners. You've only had like three, best I recollect, losers, and then one what WTF.
yeah,
So it sounds like it's got a whole lot larger winning streak than it does, the other.
yeah. Exactly. So I'd like to know what the hell Ed is watching, because it's like, there's been a lot more winners than there have been losers.
At the
Some of
time
them
when
were
I
just
saw
kind
the
of
winners, it was
huh.
one. It was one winner at the time I started seeing it.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you, Jamie.
well, see, there you go. You can
Well,
go and be part of the replay club and go watch all the other ones, because some of them were the one WTF was like, this shouldn't work. Why does this actually taste good? You know. So
Oh, I've
that's
seen some of your
that's
creations you come up with, and it looked like you were even stunned that it came out that good.
well, yeah, yeah, because it's like it came out better than I imagined it, and that's the whole purpose
No,
behind the
we're
game.
ignoring that, Gary.
oh, I'm
Well,
sorry, my bad.
We're ignoring Jamie today.
no. Hi, Jamie.
That would be funny to see uh, Sivy and Jamie living in a similar
Oh,
location.
right next door to each other.
That would be neat.
That would be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
They could have so much content of Eddie pulling his hair out of his head. That would be great.
Well, I think he would be pulling his hair out quite a bit. Uh, Jamie says, "Go ahead, Ed. Ignore all you want." But I mean, truthfully, we don't. It's not like this channel has any direction other than it's a place where a lot of people go and make connections. And the after all, it's hard. It's difficult to find other small YouTubers because YouTube primarily pushes the bigger channels. That's because they make a lot more money, and from a business standpoint, I get it. The From a business standpoint, they're interested in millions of dollars as opposed to, $20 and $50. So,
Right.
Yep.
and that's okay. I mean, that's what they do, but it allows an area for us to go through. Yeah, it is a lot more authentic, I think. Cam Fam.
Yep, that's what I like about Eddie's, yours, Civi's, mine. It's all just straight down, having fun, getting to know other people. And then we got Simply Jan that just came in. Good morning,
Well,
madam.
To the point that you're talking
Hi,
about,
Jan.
especially on my behalf of the stuff that I talk about, these larger influencers, I'm going to use that in quotation, use their platform to pass, how can I word this? Subjects, and they stretch the subjects with certain types of disinformation to get their audience enthusiastic about what they're talking about.
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm gonna. Or
someone
you want me
like
to just say these? There's a lot of people, especially in their thumbnails and their titles, use lies to capture the audience, and then they go and the people that I watch, they sit there and they talk. They word things a very specific way, and it's straight up, flat out lying. I come back in the comment sections and I point out all the lies, and it's just if you can do this just because you want to make money, it's very concerning to me.
Right.
Well,
Because that's leading a lot of people down the wrong way, especially when it comes to finances.
yeah.
It's very dangerous for people that have nothing up here that want to learn off of an influencer, and that's where I'm coming into play, and especially in comment sections, pointing out what they're talking about. I've even had people come and join me. I'm like, oh, I'm not here to try to convince you. I'm just here to provide facts. And
Well,
I realize that
out of
facts are very
California that does
difficult to
that.
get clicks on.
Well, see, here's the thing. We live in a world of clickbait. Before the rise of the internet, you had, basically 3-4 channels. You had CBS, NBC, ABC. All right, and then Fox come along, and then I don't know if you want to include PBS at some point, but the bottom line is there wasn't a whole lot of competition, and most all of them, as far as the news, a lot of them reported basically the same thing. They covered it in a fairly non-biased manner. But ever since they started, the rise of the internet, people have start making outrageous claims on this, that, and the other, and ultimately, I think what it's doing. See, here's the thing: the algorithm. If you watch one thing, it knows basically what other people that have watched that, what they watch, and how much their involvement, how much their engagement is. So they're going to recommend other things that are similar to that. And so what they do is they'll go through, and it's I don't want that. I don't want people to be in a bubble. I don't want
That is the main problem of YouTube. Everything's in the bubble because of.
Well, there's a channel that also wants to talk about YouTube like they know everything about it, and I only know one person that actually does know a lot about YouTube because he's done work for them, and will give you false information and swear by it, and they know they're wrong.
exactly, Cam.
And I am no longer even supporting that channel because they're wrong.
Well, see, here's the thing. This channel, and this is why it astounds me that people come to see this channel, because we try to avoid conflict. We try to avoid, we don't talk about, religion. We don't talk about, not much. I mean, I may mention that I happen to be a Christian, but we're not. I'm not shilling for any particular denomination. I'm not trying to talk politics. I am a police officer, and as such, I like to try to bring people together and find a common sense, way of. All right, come on, sweetheart. There we go. All right. I like to find a way of bringing people together, finding common ground as opposed to, driving people apart. That's a lot of what the algorithms on all these things do. And this is my baby girl. She
Can I
shares.
say something on that, Gary?
Do I know? Yeah.
Now, I've met Gary. What you see here on his channel, that's the way he really is. He loves talking, even in person.
Yeah.
If you start talking with him, just sit down because you're going to be there for a while.
I've noticed that too, but it's the same thing with the stuff that I do. I bring myself into my own content. I mean, if you like it, you like it. You don't. But I'm not going to stray away trying to get people to just click on my stuff just because I want to say something that they're itching to hear. That's this age of digital technology is very just aggravating to me.
Right. And like the Kim fam, Texas, they keep it real. That's with me. I'm very brutally honest, and Gary's met me.
Yeah.
I'm no different than I am right now, even in person. I travel with Lisa.
Hey, good to see you, Lisa. Lisa MH.
I try to have a good time on my channel. When I'm at a meetup, I try to have a blast, make people laugh, and all that. And you have to be real. Quit giving out false information if you don't know what you're talking about.
No.
And I agree with Aaron on that. I've seen that in many channels. And
But I mean, there's just so much I can do inside of a comment section without
right,
being
but
rude.
like Gary said, it's a lot of clickbait.
Yeah.
And then we got P digits.
All right, hang on. I gotta find P digits.
There he is.
All right, my laptop's about, well, this laptop, I don't even know if it's truly mine, but it's about to die. I'm about to hop on my other PC. Hopefully it doesn't look too great. Like I said, this is the first time I've been using it since I got it to power up.
It looks good.
This is a 12-year-old laptop with a Linux operating system with new internal.
Hey, digits, I'm gonna mute you for a minute. It sounds like you're running through rain. All right. You can unmute yourself at any time.
It looks like there's rain. If you look out his back window.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing that. But the main thing, I could hear it.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, my hearing is so bad. To begin with, my sound, my hearing, and my eyesight. I hate to see what it's going to be like 20 years from now. Assuming I'm up to 20 years from now.
Aaron wants to say something to you.
I'll be back. This thing's about to die out.
Okay, thanks for coming up, Aaron.
Yeah, and I will agree with Marine and Army Mom. Her channel is laid back, and anytime I go on her channel, she's laughing, and that's what's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Is that better?
Yeah, a lot better.
You rolled up your window,
Yeah, it died
didn't you,
down.
PJ?
No, it died down.
Okay.
We got little showers this morning.
Well, yeah, it was. I was just having trouble hearing anything with the rain. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Well, I wasn't really sure how that was gonna affect, and on the way down, I have my dog with me and had the window down. I didn't know if that was gonna cause issues. I'm learning.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, I get it. Reminds me, we will be doing a little traveling here. I think we're heading down to Texas on the 17th, and I expect I'll be live streaming at that point. Just to try to get some more. Well, everybody knows I'm working on watch hours, but I'm trying to do it through just lives. I'm not trying to do it through, people watching my playlist or anything. I mean, I do have a playlist, but I don't want people watching just to help, if that makes sense. I don't want,
A puppy dog.
if they don't enjoy the content, I honestly don't want them watching. The
You got to do some more twerking videos.
Yeah.
twerking. One of those popped up.
Look at P. Digits. He's like, no.
Well, it's already on video. If somebody wants to watch me twerking, they can go over there and watch that. But it's not likely. I don't do a lot of drinking, and I was drinking that night.
Oh
So,
my God.
well, I was.
Oh, I know.
I don't do it very often. When I do, it's typically on live stream. I ain't going to be drinking and driving, so need people.
I'll be doing a live that day too.
Exactly, Cam Fam. It's just like Eddie's got this thing where he doesn't want people to watch a minute of his thing and then click off, and I get that because that hurts your
It
average.
messes up the algorithm.
Right. And so I would rather people just, yes, Emily, in fact, we got you twerking too, darling, so don't act like you all innocent and what have you.
Yeah, really.
We got
Well, I'm gonna try something new on when I go down to Big Matt's. I'm gonna buy a little small inverter to plug it into my car because I'm gonna set my my portable Starlink in the back of my truck and see how it works when I'm driving down the road.
Okay. Well, thanks, Minty. I appreciate you coming in.
And
There
when did you
he
get
is.
that Starlink?
When did I get it?
Yeah.
Back in September.
Okay. Is that when they had the little deal about the mobile one that came with the home system as well?
No, they after I think about 3 months they offered it to me for $5 extra a month. So now
Okay.
I pay $125, and I have two of them. One that's up on my house now that I use every day,
Right.
which is freaking awesome. And now I'm going to test out the mobile one on the 17th.
Good.
Y'all want to see what a dip squawker looks like?
Yes.
We're looking at him. He's on the side of you.
No, this is the rough draft sketch. Okay, mind you, rough draft sketch of
Oh,
the
boy.
dip squawker.
The pip squawker.
That's you, Gary.
That's funny. That is funny right there.
It's gonna take me a while to get it finished, but that's the dip squawker.
I want to see the one you were doing yesterday during my live stream.
Well, thank you.
I'm not sure if I want to show that one yet.
Take a picture of it and send it to me.
Hang on.
Well, there's no doubt.
You won that prize.
Chevy got a lot of talent.
She does.
Y'all behave. Daddy's live stream.
All right, you want to really see what I'm really working on?
Yeah. Because you were just drawing up a storm during my live stream. Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, she did.
She took that off when I was in my truck. I look so mean.
You do have a stern look on your face.
Why? What did I do to deserve that, City?
You don't like it?
I do. It looks good. But where did you get the picture from? From one of my videos?
No.
'Cause that looks like
From
my
your
truck.
from your live stream.
Hey, Sue.
It looks like my pickup
What did
truck.
I say?
It is a pickup truck.
Be
That's
happy.
cool. I was wondering why you were sitting there drawing and looking and laughing.
The thing that you get when you have a community like this is people with a wide variety of insights as well as talents. And I guess that's becoming more and more obvious to me.
And to answer Tiffany's question, there's nothing wrong with it. I want to know what's written around it. 'Cause
Around
there's
what?
something around that picture.
No, there isn't.
Not yet.
No. I'm working on my shading skills. I suck at shading. I'm not great at shading.
Yes, Tiffany, that is part of the problem that happens once you become the more and more people that you have connected to your circle, the harder it is to try to show support to everybody. I would love to spend hours every day watching everybody that I'm connected to, but there's just not enough. There's not enough hours in the day. Um, and life is too short to spend watching content that you're not interested in. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some wonderful people that come in here. Just for example, we've got people that do crocheting and quilts and that stuff, and I love the people. I'm more than happy to play a playlist. You know, and it is a little hypocritical of myself. I get that. That I will play playlists all the time that just to try and help somebody. But I asked, and I don't really, I don't want them watching my playlist just to, if all their stuff they watch is quilted, anybody that comes over from their group, is not going to, and that's what they like, they're not going to like watching me because I don't quilt. I don't, don't watch and click away, right? But what's wrong with someone playing it? Well, I'm okay with it if you like my content in general. If you don't like my content, I'm okay with somebody watching it if they like the content, if they like it. But just to be playing it to play it, I don't want them to put themselves through it, I guess is my best way of putting it. And it's not that I'm trying to say don't play my playlist. If you like my content, please do. Feel free. But I don't want somebody playing it just to help me because, it does, for a couple of things. First of all, I'm not, whether or not this channel becomes monetized is irrelevant. I have a monetized channel. If it was that important to me to focus on that, I would work on my main channel. This is a secondary channel where it's just for fun. And some people feel obliged, I guess, to help me because I try to help others, and they shouldn't. I don't want anybody to feel obliged to run my playlist, I guess. If they're doing it just for that purpose, please don't. If they enjoy the content and they want to help, I'm okay with that. I don't know if I answered that very well.
We got what you mean.
But
Yeah.
I would just say don't waste your time, I guess. I would consider that a waste of time because it's not important to me whether this channel becomes monetized. I am working towards that, and the channel is doing pretty well. Money is not the important part for me. I agree, Lisa. I would like the views to show what I'm doing is worthwhile. 100%. Amen. In fact, let me go through, and I think I still have I'm gonna click on 100 a couple times just because I'm 100% in agreement with that statement. The money is not important. If somebody likes doing this, likes my content, likes the banter, likes the conversation, or for that matter, if they want to go through, hey, Mark Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, good to see you. If they like the content, if they like the banter, if they want to go through and make some connection with some great people, please do feel free to watch it. Did you know that you could watch an old live stream, and if you're a mod, you can still make connections with the people in that chat if you see somebody that you don't know. It works that way.
I like historical stuff.
I do too.
Yeah, me
So
too.
that's pretty cool that she does that. Oh, by the way, everybody knows I hate snakes. Well, I'm flipping through like the little shorts, on YouTube that you can do on your phone. Just watch videos, and freaking Big Matt's daughter's holding a freaking snake.
Yeah, I saw that.
Be back.
All right.
And I did not want to see that. I had no choice today. It just popped up, and I was like, oh, crap. There's a snake.
But learning people don't want help. I'm not sure what that means. Can you come up, Tiffany? You don't have to show your camera.
But I also agree with you, Gary. Watching everybody that's on my list that I'm subscribed to, I would have to take an entire week or two and do nothing else and watch all their content.
Well,
I don't have time for that.
You couldn't do that anyhow because, even as you're watching it, more content would be produced.
Exactly.
So, and the body of work that somebody has is their library is huge. I've got thousands of videos. Thank you for watching my play. Oh, my pleasure. It is my pleasure, Marines and Army Mom. By the way, I know she's working on watch hours as well. Make sure y'all check out Marines and Army Mom. She's got some great live streams, very laid back. A lot of good people come in there.
Oh, yeah.
I want to help others who can't watch content. I get that. I can play, I can listen, but I've noticed more and more people say they don't want their playlist played, but of course, grateful when I do. Well, I think what it boils down to for me, Tiffany, is I don't think very highly of myself. I don't think that there's nothing special about me. I am very typical when it comes to YouTube. There are wonderful, wonderful folks out there that's working on their watch hours, and I'm sure whatever getting monetized would make a bigger difference in other people's lives than mine. And plus, I've already got a monetized channel. I'm very thankful for those individuals. That is what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't want people. I don't know. It's like maybe I've got a chip on my shoulder. I don't know. I don't want to have to stand out there with my hat in my hand, if that makes sense. If I feel like I wouldn't have earned it. But I realize that most people get somewhere in life because of other folks. And I think there's a lot more worthy people out there than me. So when I say that, it's not that I'm trying to drive people away, because I'm not. I love having folks around, and I enjoy, talking with people, and I like trying to help other channels. But I'm not trying to do it at the expense of something else.
My sister Jan is mean.
Oh, Jan is awesome.
She's mean.
Okay.
She just sent me a picture of a tree with a snake inside it.
Oh,
It's
heaven.
a huge snake.
Were you watching Minty's Minty Cactuses the other day when she had that? It was like a 7-8 foot, rattlesnake
Yeah.
that had
Scared
passed.
the crap out of her at first.
Yeah, I remember. All I'm saying, look, I'm appreciative when somebody is helping, because I understand that, I can relate to that. But I think that there's a lot more deserving people out there than me. So, I mean, if you ain't got nothing else to do and you want to run it, okay.
Hey, Jody.
But that was cool. That was surprising. That thing was huge.
Jody, that's not funny.
What?
She goes, good job, Jan.
Hey, that was funny that she got him.
No.
Around here we pick with one another a lot.
You
And
probably can't see it.
hang on, let me bigify you. I gotta.
There it is.
Here we go. Oh, cool.
No. Not cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
No, I would have died right then and there. I would have had a massive heart attack and just croaked right there.
Let's see. No money, all hard playing the videos pushes. It does. I mean, ultimately, it does. You know, it does push out the content. Although I think somebody described it as being more drawn into. Has a short with a live rather running along. A live rattler running around. Oh, cool. Running along her house.
Nope.
We've had pets, snake pets before. One of my favorite was a hognose snake that we used to have. I like
Hognoses are cool.
They really
Let's put it this way: if there's a snake ever got in this house, and this is my parents' old house, I would burn it to the ground.
Why? Snakes
Because
are
there's a snake in
beneficial
it.
to the environment.
I don't care.
Well, my
Well,
daddy.
maybe you need to move to Hawaii.
They got snakes over there.
I
No,
appreciate.
they don't. No, they don't.
Be my luck that I will run into the first snake ever over there.
They don't have snakes there.
Hawaii would be cool.
That reminds me. I wonder how the source is doing. Y'all know this.
He was
was on
live
the
last night. Of course,
The,
last night to us is like 7 o'clock in the evening to him.
yeah,
Um,
Poetic Tears is here. Hey,
You were there,
what?
Civvy.
What?
Hey, I said you were there last
Where?
night.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so was I.
yeah. He seemed to be doing pretty well,
Yeah.
all things considered.
Hey, Poetic.
it's good to see you, Poetic Tears, and tell Mr. Block I said sup.
So anyway, Ed, to answer your question, why am I just doing just a basic drawing? Is because I'm starting to go through that avatar splash screen that's on my thing
Yeah.
and trying to do more realistic looking images instead of it being so cartoonish.
Right.
Of course, there's certain people that have faceless channels, and so it's like I try to represent their faceless channel as best as humanly possible. However,
It looks good.
thank you.
Well,
I just figured it was going to be like a Eddie Hole one.
No, it's not.
she's
no,
working
I'm just-
her craft on her art.
Okay, Tiffany just replied back to me, I think.
Well, good to see you, Arch. Too good to see you. I think the main thing is be true to yourself. Be true to what you like, what you enjoy. I think I do try to help, and I like playing. I like playing because that's ultimately what a lot of people are looking for. They want somebody to play there, and I don't think most people it's important to them whether they care for their product or not. By that I just mean at Tim making more comments on Civi's sugar-free molten lava cake episode 4, April the 12th, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central. All right, that's going to be on the 12th.
Yes, she did, Jerry.
I just hope that I'm gonna be able to do that and not have to cancel it and postpone it for a different day.
Okay.
Because my boss is forcing me to come back to work, and I could see her being petty enough to force me to work on the weekends.
Well, that's sad.
I could also see her being petty enough to make me sit in a corner and do absolutely nothing, just for the sake of, keeping me there for minimum wage.
Yeah. you know, that's I like the people I work with. And but even even still, you're still subject. I'm still subject to whatever somebody comes up with at the moment, at the time. Tell you what, Arch, do. Let me go through, and I am going to. I am connected on this channel, but I'm going to add, if I've got some more. I've got a few more I can add, so I'm going to do that. Add a few more subscriptions.
Civi, Jerry wants to know if you can show what you were working on last night.
I thought
Again.
if she did.
She did show it, but I guess he's driving, and Susan's asking. Jerry wants to know.
The dip squawker?
I don't know if that's the one. He just said if he asked if you showed it that you were working on last night, and then it says Jerry wants to know if you can show it again.
Oh, hang on, I'll bigify you.
That's freaking hilarious.
I'm still working on it, and that's why it looks so janky. So he's hugging a granola bar.
That apparently is a dip squawker.
That's a dip squawker, and it's Gary's face in it.
Oh, that is freaking hilarious.
It is funny.
Yeah.
But last night when you said that, I thought everybody that was there was going to die. It's Gary, Jerry.
Apparently it's me.
Hey, Eddie Hole.
Yeah, that will put him in the lead for first place instead of a three-way tie.
Who was the third person?
Huh? Eddie, Ed, and Gary.
Gary can have it.
Well, it doesn't bother me. That's the funny thing. A lot of people think things bother me. Like, people think I'm obsessed with the number 29. I am not obsessed with the number 29.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
you are
too.
So.
You are.
Now, granted, it is true.
Hello. Okay.
Eddie.
I do kind of feed into that. I get that. But I'm
Good
not.
morning.
Morning, Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Civvy. I can't believe Civvy beat me up.
I beat you up.
Yep.
How?
He's just talking about up here on panel, I think.
Hello, Jerry.
He said ahoy. Is that like land ho?
No, it's like oorah.
Okay, yeah. Emily, I get that, and to be fair, I have probably fed into that a little bit. I guess I feed into it.
No, Gary. At one time, 29 might not have been. At one time, 29 might not have been as big a deal to you, but over the years, you have become obsessed with 29.
Hey, Najuma. Good to see you, darling.
Hi, lady.
No, it's just something I notice.
No. Okay, you would notice the number 29 as you were doing your live. You become obsessed when you have to end your live on the number 29.
Again, that's just feeding into it.
No, it's not. Whatever.
Okay. Well, I think it's feeding
When
into it.
you have to end your live on the 29, that's obsession.
I don't have to. I choose to.
You have to. I agree with Eddie. Don't tell anybody that. But I actually do this time.
Well.
Hey, looky there, Gary. You made Ed and me agree on something.
Well, that's impressive. I'm just saying that, it's just the eccentricity of mine. I guess.
Oh,
And
you little brat. You
sometimes
little brat,
yeah,
Gracie. You little brat. She's on her back, wiggle worming.
oh, that's cute.
And she's trying to bite me.
Take a good chunk out of them there, Gracie.
The, for anybody that don't know, I think most everybody in my live stream would know Eddie, but this is Eddie Devil Dog over on the
Oh,
farm. Oh,
where?
you.
Oh.
The he does add a certain flair to things, and so we're thankful to have him around.
Hoorah, Emergency Army Mom. Hoorah, Arlene. Hoorah, Simon. Hoorah, Jamie.
No,
Yeah, her babies are whining right now.
the 28 doesn't have to happen before the 29. By the way, I thought it, and this is just a
Hey,
thought that
Gary, I got 29 comments. Well, now it's 31, but I had 29 comments.
excellent. Hey, Lucky Laptop. The thing is I thought about getting a timer.
Hoorah, Greg.
You know, a lot of people do a timer. You know, I thought about having a timer that every other number was a 29.
Go figure.
Well,
Gary, your background, why don't you change your background to the number 29?
I tell you what I will do. I will, hang on. I will change my background, but I'm going to change it to this.
A banana?
Yeah, why not?
Because you're not obsessed with bananas. You're obsessed with 29.
There's a donut. People think.
Jimmy's obsessed with bananas.
Yeah, Siri's the one that should have the background of bananas.
Hang on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So I went to look at my comments.
Yeah.
Miss Charity, that looks wonderful. What? By the way, what is up with the bananas?
Hey, you see what Jerry said?
Jerry says, ahoy, mateys.
Thanks to you, that's all he says now.
I don't know what happened.
I seriously have to find the video where I'm actually telling the story.
All right, guys, I got a lot of stuff to go do, so I'm out.
Well,
Oh, I see how it is.
I've got stuff to do.
I come up here and you leave.
I have things to
What's up
do.
with that?
Everybody's got things to do, Ed.
Yeah, Ed.
Okay, but have a good day, everybody.
Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
Take care.
I gotta find. Oh, here it is. That's the one I was looking for. Some of Civi's artwork.
Hey, your babies are crying.
Do what?
Hey, yeah, Gracie's babies are crying. Where'd Civi go?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. I know Civi probably went to sleep after me last night. I just had a good night's sleep for once.
I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, I am. You don't get enough sleep. I don't either. But I'm thankful that you got a good night's sleep. Oh, wait a minute. I think my picture may be a little bit too there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, I got some Civi's artwork here. You're working on the linked list. Chef is supposed to be, working on the linked list.
Working on the what? Oh, link list. Yeah, I'll take care of that.
All right.
I
Uh,
will take care of that.
Link letter.
oh, is that on Nightbot?
Yeah, I to make it
What?
easier for my mods,
A
I
link letter.
put everybody's links into Stream Elements, so all they have to do is just type the shorthand, and then I create a PDF file and I send it to them so that they have that, so that they can go. Because I don't like it when people can drop their own links, because a lot of them that abuse it by coming in saying hi, throw their link up, and then they leave.
Yeah.
You know.
I've seen that. In fact, I know a few people that do that regularly. I'm surprised I hadn't seen. There's one I'm thinking about. I hadn't seen in here today, but the chances are good they'll show up at some point. They'll type in there. They'll say they do make a few comments, but then they turn around and leave. I'm okay with it. You know.
Are you talking about one that starts with K?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, some people their entire focus is.
But
And
that dude's kind of that person's kind of special, Gary.
Well, I know I get that, and I'm not saying anything negative about them. I'm just saying I know people like that, and I was just saying that, you know, thank you for coming in, Simon. It is appreciated, brother. Um, I'm thankful for everybody that comes in here.
Are you? Are you really now?
I think I am.
Are you thankful for me, Gary, that I come in here?
Yes, most of the time.
Later, Simon.
Good to see you, Simon.
He dropped his link. Now he's leaving, Gary.
All right. I don't drop my own link either, Chris.
No. Simon dropped his link. Now he's leaving.
Well, I'm okay with people dropping links.
He tried anyway. He put hashtag yes.
I guess I need to add
That is. Did I put that, or did you put that, or what?
I don't know.
I know, Simon. I know you were kidding, bruh.
I probably did, or you may have. I don't know. I know you've added. I've added some.
I think I probably did it.
There's a good chance.
I think he was talking to you about it or whatever, about him not having a link drop. And while he was talking to you about it, I went and did it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Ain't that what happened, Simon?
Well, you see, here's the thing. On my channel, and I'm not trying to tell anybody how to do their channel, but in my channel, there's a lot of things you can say, especially if you're a regular here.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
I love that song.
Yeah, I know you do. Can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day.
To know me is to love me.
Gary did not do it there, Simon.
Okay.
You're full of it, Simon.
Anyhow,
Because I remember doing it. I remember doing it, Simon. I didn't at first, but I just woke up. I remember you and Gary were talking about it. You're like, mine's not up there, blah blah blah, because you tried to type a hashtag yes or whatever, and Gary's like, yeah, it wasn't up there. And so while y'all were talking about it, I opened up Nightbot and I went and did it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, just because for that, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete all of Gary's Nightbot commands and let him do it.
I added some of those. Don't you dare delete all those. But you can type USMC and it will drop your link. You can type Navy, it will drop your link. You can drop.
Hi, baby. I love you. I love you, Gracie. You're a good girl.
Oh, sorry.
USAF, it will drop your link. You can type.
You're a good boy, Gary.
Thank you.
I believe I did, Simon, or walked you through it or something. I don't know.
Hey, Sick, how's it going? Hang on a second.
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember, Sick.
Because that's been a while, Simon.
Oh, hang on, I can't. How you doing?
Who the heck are you? I can barely hear him. Gary, turn his volume up. I can barely hear him.
Give me just a second. I'm about to. I want to size him up properly. His volume's all the way up.
Okay.
How you doing, brother?
What's going on? Long time.
Better. That's better.
I've just been online. I've been online since last night, just between my stream and panel hopping. What's going on? What y'all talking about?
Well, we were just talking about links. Some people. Oh, I tell you what. Let me do this. This would probably be better. I'll have to move myself around in the thing. That's okay. I do a lot of panel hopping too. Panel hopping, and I'm gonna do some rearranging so it works out better and better view. But I go through and I guess my main thing on here is I try to go through and help people grow their channel, help other people make connections, and so I figure one of the best ways I can do that is go into different people's live streams and try to get.
Okay, Gary, I know all about you. Who is this dude?
Seg, do you want to tell him, my friend?
What's
Eddie?
his channel about?
I'm the angry black guy who does movie reviews about movies that are absolutely abysmal. But lately, my live streams, I cover soft sits, police body cam videos, and stuff like that. I'm gonna get back into movies soon enough here.
Why are you angry?
I've just been labeled that because I love being angrily objective about things more than just praising crap. Can I cuss on here?
I've never met a movie I don't like that I haven't watched at least once. Now, there are. Yeah, never mind. I can say there are movies that I don't like, but I'm a big movie buff.
Oh, you haven't seen The Crying Game then?
Well, no, I don't like movies like freaking what Thelma and Louise and freaking that movie sucked.
Sig, do you go into deleted scenes? I'm just trying to figure out where I met you.
Jesus Christ.
I don't remember. I know I've seen you.
Through somebody else's channel. So I'm trying to catch up with a bunch of other people too. It's just like, I know I'm subscribed to you, and you pop up in my live. Oh, like you go to subscriptions and go to live, and like, oh, let's see who's on. Da, da, da. So I know I'm subscribed to you.
Hey, where are you from, Sid?
I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah, is that where you live, Georgia?
Currently in Minnesota.
Oh, you live in Minnesota?
No, I work in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh! Make up your mind, Sick.
No, hey. I'm a truck driver.
Oh.
When I got
like Ford, Chevy, Peterbilt, Freightliner.
No, I went when I got done doing Jesus Christ, I was a mechanic for a while and was also involved with law enforcement. And I decided to get into truck driving because there's more money in it. So bounce around. I'm still reserved on that aspect of law, but I am working for a company now that is based in Minnesota, and I just happen to be up here right now because my truck is in the shop.
What kind of truck?
It's a Freightliner.
Ford, Dodge,
piece of shit Freightliner.
Volvo, Freightliner. Oh.
Yeah. This company that keeps making the same truck for like the past 2 decades, and the windshield still leaks.
Cascadia?
Yes, a Cascadia.
Hey, you know what I do? You know what my job is, Sick?
I don't know.
I replace windshields on freaking cars and 18-wheelers and stuff.
Well, you need to come replace mine. I got a damn dime-sized chip in the windshield on it. Well, they're going to replace it, I think. But
well, maybe it'll stop leaking then, too.
No. That leak comes from the interior. The upper cowl area. It's
So
been
from
doing
the
it for like
so
20 years with
so
that
it's not the
model.
windshield. It's like where a screw or something from like
It's
you have a
above the
visor.
windshield.
You have a
No,
visor.
it's above the windshield. That upper cowl area. It's been doing it for 20 years with that model.
Oh.
It always leaks.
Oh, okay.
Usually with the temperature change, it's like moisture accumulates up there, and as it warms up,
Oh yeah,
it'll
like yeah,
drip down the.
condensation. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Freightliner still has not resolved that issue. And it's just, it's like, really? Anyway, sorry. It's stupid. It's really stupid.
It's an angry black guy, dude.
Yeah, I am an angry individual. So, can we talk about how bad the Supergirl movie is going to be? I mean, what kind of piece of crap is it? Anyway, but it's just,
Well, my other buddy, Maya's a truck driver too, although I
Yeah.
don't know what kind of truck he drives.
Yeah, Trucker J.
Yeah.
Yeah, Auburn Sports Forum.
He's a huge sports fan.
Auburn Sports Fan Forum. And Auburn Sports. What is it?
Auburn Sports Forum.
Yeah.
Yes, he's, I've known him for, I don't know, 24, 25 years, something like that. And so, oh, wow, we got Red's room in here too. Good to see you, brother. I tell you what, we just got,
Hoorah, Reds.
you know, always a pleasure, brother. Driving and listening. Okay. He's up in Canada.
Gary, why are you changing the subject?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I just,
We were talking to sick. We were talking about sick. We weren't talking about.
it's his channel. Wait, he's over here. It's his channel.
well, you have to understand, Eddie, that's just Eddie. So, he, and technically, it is,
Miss Poetic Tears.
thank you, Miss Poetic Tears. Well, I was talking about something else, though, and Carrie's Musings is in here as well. Good to see you, Carrie.
Chris Oldham.
Chris is here. And
Mike's of Interest Sparks.
Yeah. We got 21 people in here right now.
All right, I'll leave.
No. Eddie. Well, if you're saying we have one too many angry people up here on the panel, I get that. That's a joke, by the way. Eddie's just that way. And I don't know if he's actually dropped or not. You can't ever tell with Eddie.
No, you were saying that you were saying about this being your channel and stuff, Gary.
Oh yeah, I mean this is technically his account. So I went to go.
Not YouTube Police. He's talking about EV Mux.
Yeah, EV Mux.
Yeah.
No, YouTube Police is mine, but
Yeah, YouTube Police is all him. All him.
Well, yeah, but EV Mux is all Eddie.
Try to bite me? You try to bite me?
All devil dog all day. Although he only, well, here's what happened. Long story short, me and Eddie been friends for about 4
Wait,
years.
I thought we freaking couldn't agree, or what was it? Couldn't get along. That's what it was.
Well, we argue all the time like we're doing now. That's not the point. We have been friends for about 4 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyhow, and Eddie keeps changing our streaming service.
He ain't listening. You bored him. He left.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm still here.
But
okay.
We've gone through, I think we started with StreamYard, then we went to Talk Studio, and then...
No, there was one in between. It was, oh, shoot. It was Talk Studio. It was the people that own Talk Studio.
Streamlabs?
Yeah, it was Streamlabs, yep.
Okay, we went to Streamlabs and Talk Studio Stream.
Well, we tried OBS too, remember? With OBS with the panel, the other thing to bring that into OBS. I can't think of it right now.
Well,
we tried that too.
Yeah, we tried several things, and the bottom line is, when Eddie invited me over here to this one, EV Mux, Then,
Dick remembered something. He needs to say something.
okay.
Nope, I just remembered look here. I'm talking to y'all on my phone, and I have my computer right in front of me. I'm going to switch over to my laptop.
Oh, well, that's kind of crazy.
Okay.
That's something Gary would do. I'm on my phone. My computer's in the other room.
I don't use my phone very much for this type of thing. On
Yeah,
occasion,
you do. When you're at work.
well, when I'm at work, that's just because we don't, I'm not allowed to use, do the other stuff. And I work a lot. I work anywhere from, I say a lot, I work from anywhere from 64 to 96 hours a week. Now, I know truck drivers, often put in 70, 80 hours a week.
Okay, you went on another tangent, bro. Get back to what you were saying.
The bottom line is he said I could
EV Mux.
Yes, he said I could use his account. And so because I was going to pay for an account, it doesn't matter to me. But he said to go ahead and use his, so he set me up a studio in EV Mux, and so now we are where we're at.
He's switching over to his computer.
He's switching over to his computer.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it is what it is.
Mega Venture Sparks uses his phone for everything.
A lot of people do. I'm not that comfortable.
Mike, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, how are you, Mike? All right, now we'll wait for him to respond, and it go through there, and then it'll show up over here.
Why ain't Jerry up on panel?
He was earlier.
Oh. How long you been live?
An hour and 46 minutes.
Why didn't you call me and tell me you were live?
Because I forgot to.
Did you make him mad? Is that why he's not up here? He dropped down?
No, he's got stuff he's doing. He's heading over to see Jan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. He's helping her with her breakers or the wiring of fuse electricity. Hey, Jerry, don't get shocked. There may be another sticker in it. If you do.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah, babe.
Plans have changed.
All right, apparently our plans.
Uh-oh. Hi, Tammy.
Good morning, Eddie.
Do you want to wave?
Sure.
Yeah. Tammy, you wear those pants and tell Gary what the plans are.
Anyway.
Do what? Hey, Eddie?
No.
Read between
okay,
lines.
Russell's already up there, but he's not giving us any information. He's in a bad mood. So your mom, the door thing was canceled, and she's wanting to go up to the hospital.
Okay.
So I told her, I've got to take a quick bath because I'm filthy. I've been playing in the dirt. I'll get ready, you get ready, and we'll go get her, go grab something to eat, and then we'll go up to the hospital.
Okay, we'll go grab Mom.
Hey.
Go grab...
You make Gary a mud pie?
Huh?
You make
No.
Gary a mud pie?
I'm planting my herbs, and no, it's not marijuana.
Well,
Weed every day.
it's yeah, but it's healthier than what the pies that Gary eats all the time.
Hey, Mac Moment.
Bye, Tammy. Tammy's got an attitude with me today. I don't like it at all.
Oh, cool. Mac Movement is original sci-fi and fantasy stories. Very cool.
Did you hear me, Gary?
What did you say?
You just ignored my comment. I said Tammy's got an attitude with me today. I guess it's contagious. I don't like it at all.
And I am subscribed to you, Mac Movement. And
all right, never mind, Gary.
She's got an attitude with me today, and you think it's contagious, but to be fair, you were having an attitude before she had one.
I didn't have an attitude.
Well,
I made a comment. And she was taken up for the trophy husband.
You do know that you tend to be passive aggressive most all the time anyhow, right?
Can I address this right quick?
Sure.
Whistle Stop Homestead. Drivers are only allowed to work 70 hours a week. That is it. Who told you that?
Well,
Who the hell told you that? Tell me you don't drive a truck without telling me you don't drive a truck. 70 hours? I'd laugh at you in 90.
He actually drives a truck, But he
I
do
am a truck driver. 7
the
hours a week. Now, that is the legal standard that you're supposed to be governed under by the FC MSA or whatever the fuck that organization is. But yeah, that's what they say you can. But get out of here.
By the way, I'll just mention in passing, we do try to keep it family friendly around here, so we try to keep our cursing to a minimum.
That's what I asked you. I was trying to remember if I need to censor myself. I'm gonna try.
He did ask you that, but you didn't answer, Gary.
Well, I get distracted. I can't help it. My hearing's bad, my eyesight's bad, and hey, I'm not complaining or anything because
your memory's bad.
Yeah, my memory's bad too. I'm not trying to be difficult. After all, if you don't know, you don't know.
No. Your channel.
So I'm not trying to be offensive either. I'm just, we try. Sometimes my mama comes in, although I hadn't seen her in a while. I think things, have gotten a little difficult for her. But I've always tried to keep things, family friendly, and it just.
I don't think Mama remembers how to get up here, Gary.
I don't think she does either. And maybe if I was back on Belt Loop, she'd find it better. I don't know. It is.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Has she ever been on YouTube Police Channel?
I don't know if she has.
You know what? I honestly, because I don't see Mama that much, and because this is YouTube Police and everything else. I mean, I understand you want to keep it semi-family friendly or whatever. Yeah. But unless somebody's got the mouth of like me, when I was in the Marine Corps and like every other word or some bad things, I wouldn't worry about it too much, Gary. But I'm not telling you your business. You run your channel like you want to run your channel. All right.
Thank you.
Is that all right with you?
Yes, that's fine.
That's all right with me. Okay.
All right.
All right. What? What?
Andy, can I say this without
Sure, go ahead, Gary.
All right. No, I mean, sick has not been bad on here or anything.
I didn't say sick had.
Would you please let me just say what I'm saying?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I'm just saying that Eddie just gets to where he keeps pushing, and when I say we argue, we do, because I'm pretty easy going, but sometimes Eddie will push me to the point where I got to slam the table or something. I'm doing well, Kyle. How are you doing? But anyhow, he hadn't been, a bad guest. In fact, I'm thankful to have him up here. He just wasn't aware. That's all. And sometimes it takes just a little bit of thought to see. I'm not sure if cursing is.
No, I can go into censor mode. I did radio terrestrially.
Okay, excellent. But I try to keep it family friendly just because I feel more comfortable that way. And sometimes my mama comes into or another family member might, and even let's see. Let's see. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Gary. You've been really busy past couple of weeks, and it's just been a roller coaster lately. Ha ha. Okay. Well, yeah, YouTube gets that way. Sometimes YouTube is busy. So, but I think the main thing about this channel is there's just a lot of people that come in here, and there's a lot of good channels, and it's almost all channels. I go into some of these places and I look, and a lot of people are just supporters in a lot of these channels. But this channel tends to attract a lot of content creators, a lot of people that have channels. And so I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's typical. So in here, anyhow, we do have a great community here. And we've got, I've been live for almost 2 hours, and we've still got 21 people in here. And we'll go live until Tammy's, ready to go, I guess. And we do have things I have to get done today. We got to go, Daddy's in the hospital right now, so I got to go, up there. Russell's up there already. That's my brother, younger brother. peers can be good. I agree. Well, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. I think you learn more from YouTube channels than you do from people that are just supporters. People that are just supporters tend to find folks that they entertained and watch. But YouTube support content creators typically are more into trying new things and what have you. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But you can learn as more from watching. You can learn a lot by watching other people's channels. So it's just like Red's Room. You know, I've learned. I really need to talk with him on at some point. I want to talk with him. He got demonetized recently, and I don't know. I know some about that situation. I'm not sure I understand the total scene picture though, and so I just want to touch base with him at some point to see. You know, well, it'd be good just to talk to him anyhow. And not a creator, just to record content that happens. Well, the thing is, Jerry, when you record that content, it becomes, you are the creator in that you record it and you upload it. If it just happened and you didn't upload it, then I would agree with you, but that's what a content creator is. Oh, that's cool. Is that the Joker?
Oh, that one, makeshift avatar, just the limited files I have for avatars on this computer, from the worst movie of that series, part 2, the musical. But
there's a musical?
Yes, it was an absolute musical and a travesty to cinema. That movie was awful.
Okay. Was that the Joker?
Yeah, that's the thumbnail I had. I did a stream on it. We just did a live stream review of the movie when I covered it. Just Joker. The first one was an absolute masterpiece of a character study, and they didn't want to do a part 2, but it was demanded by Warner Brothers. It's like, oh, we made over $1 billion on this. You have to do a sequel. And it's like, I don't want to. You better. All right, fine. So I'm gonna make a joke out of it. So they knew what they were. Oh God, I can't think of the director's name, but he knew what he was doing. He was like, I'll make a joke out of this, and made it a musical, and it was horrible.
That's rough.
It did its job.
Well, I bet they don't make another one after that.
I don't think so. No.
But at some point we're gonna go down. I guess we got to go get something to eat, go pick up Mom, and go down to the hospital. See, we got Chris. Oh my gosh, Carrie, 2 excellent catch, y'all. How's it going, y'all? Catch, y'all. 2 excellent to catch. Oh, by the way, y'all say hey to Rock Hounding Huntress D. She's Deidre. I think that's right. But I used to watch a lot of movies. It's got to where I just can't watch movies or new shows, or I find myself watching a bunch of reruns these days, and so
that's where the industry is now. It's the syndrome of Hollywood is not putting out anything new that's worth watching. I think one of the last greatest gems put out was excluding Project Hail Mary that's out now. That movie's been getting great praise because it doesn't buy into the political agenda of everything that what the left wants. Before that, last year was I think it was last year, F1, the Brad Pitt movie, which is basically a remake of Driven with Sylvester Stallone. It's like pretty much the same movie. But it's a good, solid movie that doesn't have politics and ideology involved in it. It's just a movie. Ford versus Ferrari. It's just a movie.
Mm-hmm.
They're not injecting what they want you to be pounded in the head with.
Yeah,
Uh,
that what is exactly what has driven me away from new movies, new shows, new I don't care for politics. I don't like to watch it. I don't like
Football.
well, and football, sports for that matter. I don't watch sports anymore. I can't watch TV and I can't watch movies. What does that leave me? That leaves me YouTube. That's it.
yeah.
So, by the way, I'm glad you made it back home. Jan made it back home. So, I just can't do it. And, and Lord knows, I try to show up to people's live streams and what have you, but I also tend to look for new live streams to go to. It's been my experience that when you go make new friends and support other people, a lot of times they'll come back and meet, they'll find a lot of people that they didn't know before. And that'll keep, sometimes keep them coming back to where they can go through and make more connections to help grow their community. So we're part of many communities here. But I just can't, I cannot watch the new stuff because it's so impregnated with political agenda that, I just can't do it. That's why I quit hanging out on Facebook. I still have an account, but it's rare I go there.
Like what really damaged it for me was the um, Disney buying Star Wars. I have been a lifelong Star Wars, fanatic. Um, when we found out about, oh, Lucas is gonna sell to Disney, it's like there was a lot of hype around that. It's just like, ooh, Disney has all the money. Disney is gonna make Star Wars awesome. They're gonna throw so much money into it, and they did, but they also threw politics into it. It's just like, are you kidding me right now? And it's in the decline that it is right now. They made one good movie that is universally praised by the diehard Star Wars fans as being acceptable, and that's Rogue One and the series Andor. That's it. Everything else Disney has done with Star Wars is just political. Women do it best. The Force is female. Thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. It's just like, what did you do? What did you do? And George Lucas is just sitting there. He should be bathing in a swimming pool full of money like Scrooge McDuck, but he is seething himself about what they have done to his baby. And it's just like, oh my God. And his wife is mad about it too. But she was she won a award for editing on the OT, the original trilogy. She is sick of what Disney has done to that. It was just like, that seemed to be the downfall of Hollywood in general, when politics just got shoved more and more and more and more into media. It's just like, why should I go to the theater anymore?
Exactly. The fact is, they want to. Here's the problem with it, is that actors who should just be showing up, hitting their marks and saying their line. All right, they act like somebody wants to know their opinion, and I don't. I don't care about their opinion. I want them to act, give a good performance, something I can enjoy. But I can't do that anymore because so much is written into the political. It's like they have an agenda or something, and I can't knowingly appreciate something when I see things that just seem so obvious.
Yeah, you play pretend for a living. Why should I care what you think politically? I don't care. You lie to me on screen in your movies. You're an actor. I don't care what you have to say about whatever current administration or whatever. Anything. what's going on overseas. I don't care what you think about that. Go do this role and entertain me, you puppet. That's your job.
Hmm. Exactly.
And they ruin their career. Rachel Zegler. I mean, a classic example of
Snow White.
recent. Yeah, brown white. It just- Why? Why do we get a live action Disney movie? Look, Disney had the best formula ever. I thought about that years ago when they came out with Beauty and the Beast, the live action one. I think that was the first one they did. And it's just like, yo, that's a golden formula. You people can make billions. Just take the cartoon, make it live action. You have the script, you have the blueprint, you have everything laid out. Just take that and go live action. That's all you got to do. You're going to make bukus of money. No, we got to interject politics and ideology and social this and that into it. No, stop. Stop. Why is Gustan seem like he's a little, hey, why did you do that? Why is Mulan just magical now?
I don't know.
Why are you filming this in a country that basically runs internment camps? What are you doing? And then you thank them in the credits? What are you doing? No, Mulan was a regular individual who fought based on her courage, her courageousness, and her bravery and honor to honor her father. And then you make her magic. What? She has the Force. I'm like, huh? Why did you do that?
Well,
Who is this? Who is this other lady? Who is this witch? Who is this? Did, we can't have her get in a loving relationship with her superior commander because me too. What? You had the blueprint. All you got to do is follow it. No, we got to ruin it. Okay, good job.
Oh
Hey, what
yeah,
else did we ruin? Everything.
thanks.
Little Mermaid.
Oh God.
What was that, Chevy?
Little Mermaid. They ruined Little Mermaid.
I don't mind the Little Mermaid being black, fine, whatever. My problem was the one you cast. Her eyes look like they're trying to get away from me. Her eyes look like they're going through a messy divorce. Why
Yeah.
did you cast her? What was that? You could
Yeah.
find a beautiful black girl to play her. The ZZ Beats. Yeah, you could have got her.
Not ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were. Apparently, I have to go.
Your dad is looking a whole lot better this morning.
I'm glad to hear it.
He's smiling and
There's a picture of my father.
yeah, he seems to be doing better.
Oh.
The,
Russell sent that. He didn't send an update though. So.
Best wishes to him.
well,
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I thought she was going to take longer to get ready. She normally does, and I love her.
Well,
But
your mom is ready to get up there.
all right, I gotta go. God bless y'all. Going in and